Welcome to Depression Talks with Immanuel. In this community, we openly talk about depression, anxiety, and low self-esteem. So hit that subscribe button because I promise you, you are not alone. Now in this video, I'm combining day 3 and day 4 because what I realized is that trying to talk about the day before isn't as fresh and it's hard to recollect every single thing. But talking about the day of is a lot easier. So if you're doing this challenge with me, I'm combining yesterday and today. I realized lately, so far my agitation is actually coming back. I'm starting to become more agitated, and when I'm depressed, I've realized that I can't go to drinking to cope, and that's something I'm struggling with. I'm also struggling with my anxiety is increasing, and even with YouTube, I've noticed that I have to put a step back on doing like videography and cinematography type work and focus solely on uploading these daily videos for my progression. I didn't think of that in the beginning of how much time these would take, in the sense of having to just sit down and tell y'all about everything. And I love doing it. And it's a challenge for me because it's like a feeling of, should I create content that I feel like people aren't going to watch for some reason, that people may not get a lot of value out of, and maybe I'm wrong about that, but that's my overthinking. Or should I create content that cinematography and videography videos that I feel like a lot more people might want to watch. But I feel like also this month is about me getting rid of this addiction, and you and all of us in this community getting rid of a bad habit or starting a good one. And that to me is more valuable than just putting that to the side just to create a video that might get more impact and more exposure than these will. So throughout this month of September, I'm going to focus just on beating this addiction. This is more important to me than anything. I've been addicted to alcohol for over 3.5 years. So I'm going to be focusing on uploading daily content, giving you updates. And if you're doing this challenge with me, please comment down below about your progress and how you're doing and any words of support. Because I've already noticed like my urge is coming back, and I'm not going to give up. Like, I'm not going to stop fighting. I'm going to beat this addiction. There's too many people, it's so interesting. There's so much pressure, right, to do this thing. And it's good pressure. It's just so interesting that I can't use alcohol to cope. And the reason why this video is unedited, uncut, and all that stuff is because I want to make sure that during these 30 days, you see it all. You see the highs, the lows. Like yesterday, I was just fine, and then today, here I am. So at work, I was anxious. I felt like an anxious type of feeling, like so much energy, and I was like kind of depressed for some reason that I couldn't explain. And during the certain life things that's happening, and like I was like, I just want to drink, and I was like, dang, I can't, and that makes me more anxious. So it's a cycle. So it's day 4. I've completed day 4. I hope that you've completed day 4 too. If you haven't, if you make a mistake, man, then one, you can always start over. Going a few days and making a mistake is better than drinking every day. I'm not going to drink. I'm going to stay strong, and I want you to stay strong with me, okay? But we can't beat ourselves up. But there's no way out. Like, I don't want that to be in a way out either. I feel like my mind is all over the place with this video. I'm sorry, but I want y'all to kind of see where my mind's at right now. I'm fighting for it. I'm not giving up, and I don't want you to give up either. And we have 4 days down, just like that. 4 days. We got this. As always, hit that subscribe button to join this awesome community that openly talks about low self-esteem and anxiety and depression. And we're all in this together because you are not alone, man. Without getting too much of a rant, everybody goes through issues and nobody wants to talk about them. But in this community, we openly talk about it because we believe that no one is alone. We believe that we're all fighting this thing called life together. So if you believe in that mission too, then hit that subscribe button and help spread this message to others that are going through certain addictions and struggles just like you and me. All right. I think it's time to end the video. We're going to keep crushing it 1 day, 1 moment, and 1 second at a time. As I always say, do you stay swagalicious and keep smiling.